Hey there. In this video, I want to talk to you about a situation where you have a client with a bunch of transactions or expenses. Those expenses are missing payee names, and you need to go enter the payee names. So in my example, there's just one, but we're going to pretend. The first thing we have to do is identify, do we have any transactions without a payee name? Spoiler alert, we do. What I do is I go to reports and then standard reports. I will click on the report name and select expenses by vendor summary. I'm thinking about this year, so I'm just going to make sure that the report is for this year, and it is. I'm so bad at this. There's nothing in my example with payee names. Let me change this to all dates so you can see a better. Well, there's very little data in here. Pretend like there's a bunch of payee names down here, but this section with no name, this is the 1140. So I'm going to click on the 1140 and we get a list of transactions. The journal entries, they aren't going to have a payee name typically, but your expenses should. Option 1 is to click on the expense, wait for it to open, add the payee name, add the description if you need it, click save and close. Let's pretend like there's a lot of them. Let's pretend that there's 100 or 500, and you don't want to do that. You want to do it faster. I want to show you what I do. I use Keeper, and Keeper makes this easier for me. So I'm just going to switch from QuickBooks to Keeper. If you're not familiar with Keeper, I've got videos on it, or you can go to their website. Their website is Keeper.app. So now I'm at Keeper, and what you're seeing on my screen is my sample and my second sample, so nothing confidential. Let me go ahead and go into the Gentle Frog account. This progress bar across the top, that's just Keeper syncing the Keeper website with the client. I've already connected it to QuickBooks. It's just syncing. I'm going to skip past all the stuff that you see and really focus on my one problem. My problem is that I need to add my payees. So I need to find transactions without payees. What I'm working on, and this is important, is the September 2025 close. So when I click on transactions without payees, if I say, oh, I want the past month, it'll look at August. If I want to look at the past 12 months, it's going to look at the past 12 months, October to September. So the only time you really need to think about your date here is if you're doing a big project. If I'm doing a multi-year project, I'll make a previous close and I'll say December 24, December 23, so that when I look at 12 months, I get more data. Okay, so again, the land of make-believe, I put one example in my QuickBooks. Let's imagine that I have a lot of things here. The reason I use Keeper is that it's faster to add my payee name here. So my imaginary advertising expense, we'll call it cool flyers, right? It's all make-believe. Add a vendor, it's a vendor, click save. Now it's added to this list. If I had a lot of transactions, I could filter, I can sort by the description, which in this case is invisible. I can click the box and I can select multiple at once. And then I can say set payee for all of these all at the same time to whatever I need it to be. So I realize this example is a lot of use your imagination, but I really wanted you to see this is a way you can organize a bunch of vendors all at once. If you find yourself in a predicament where you really need to know how this works, set up Keeper, hop on a call with me. I'm happy to show you. If you already have Keeper set up and if you're not overly chatty, I can show you how to do this in less than 15 minutes. So you would only need to book a 15-minute call. Alternatively, if you're frustrated and you just need it to magically get done, let me know. Go ahead and set up an appointment to talk about just a one-time project. I can add your QuickBooks into my Keeper. I can quickly go through and add whatever you need added, fixed, changed, so that you can then take that ball and run with it. Okay, thanks. Bye.